What's happening, guys? My name is Forrest Lee. I'm the owner of Forrest Lee Finance and I'm a CPA. My mission is to help you flourish financially using biblical wisdom and knowledge. In my last video, I covered what money really is, which is the very outside circle of Simon Sinek's Why Golden Circle. Today, I'm gonna cover the how part. If you haven't watched my last video regarding what money really is, there will be a link on this screen. Presumably it will be top right corner here, and you can click that button and it will take you right there. Just like our body requires exercise, our personal finance also requires fitness as well. And a good exercise routine requires good habits to form it. In this video, I'm going to share with you the first out of the 5 money principles from Ron Bluth's book, Master Your Money. Let's go! So habit number 1 is spending less than you earn, because everything in your finances depending on it. Really what it means by spending what you earn is thinking about a puzzle piece. The centerpiece of that puzzle is basically spending less than you earn, which affecting all other areas of your finances. According to a 2017 article from CNN Money, over 54% of Americans cannot control their spending. They spend more than they earn. So why do people tend to overspend? According to the article, there are 3 main reasons. The first reason is having low self-esteem. The reason that people want to spend and getting that gold watch or getting that newest iMac book, and it's really to fulfill a missing part of their heart. The second common reason is impulsive purchase. Just thinking about the next time if you go to the grocery store and if you are at the checkout aisle and you have a quick glance, there are magazines and candies. In Canada, there's this store called Winners. They also have like mugs and beef jerkies, you name it, and potato chips. Oh, that's dangerous. And people tend to gravitate towards them and on the way checking out, and it's very easy to just grab one item. Okay, $3, not big deal for a bag of potato chips. But in the long run, $3 maybe times 10 times 100, that's can get quite significant amount. I really believe of the timeless wisdom from the Bible. In Proverbs 20:21, it says, "In the house of the wise are stores of choice goods and oil, but foolish man devours all he has." Let me read it again. In the house of the wise are stores of choice food and oil, but a foolish man devours all he has. Wow. Let's think through about this. So in the house of the wise, if being wise is able to save up a choice of good oil and a good food in times of need. On the contrary end, a foolish man devours everything, meaning a foolish man, when they get paid, when they earn money, and they tend to spend everything out on the money, whatever they earn. In the end, they won't have anything to be prepared for unexpected happening. The third common reason is people's desires to keep up with the Joneses. If your neighbor have a Tesla car, maybe you want to also have one, so that compare with your neighbor, you will have the same social status, even though you might be taking on too much debt in order to own that car. Hey, if you liked this video so far, please smash that like button, and this will help us promote video on YouTube channel. So a typical way of spending looks like this. You got income come in for the individual or the family, and then the first thing normally is to pay off our lifestyle expenses such as eating, restaurant, grocery shopping. And then we pay the taxman with, of course, normally deducted upfront with your paycheck. And after that, we pay off the debt we owed at this point. After paying off our debt, we will sometimes have a negative cash flow, meaning we spend already more than we earn. And then with the negative cash flow, we need to incur more debt normally to fund our lifestyle, in which resulting no actually opportunity to give to our church or the charity that we're supporting, and which means in the long term there's no ability for us to meet our financial goals. Actually, this is applicable to the short term as well.
But wait a second, should there be a better way to do this?
Yes, there is a better way to do this. I call this biblical way of spending. So same as before, we'll have income come in, and instead of spending our lifestyle first, we will give our first fruits to God, because we surrender our money to God and with our open hand living style. And then we pay taxes with gratitude to our government. And then of course, the next one is paying off any debt we have, because we know that always mortgages the future. And then after that, we will actually pay ourselves first, because we recognize we need the savings for our long-term and short-term financial goals. This will normally result in net spendable cash flow, which is positive. And then we use this finally is to fund our lifestyle at this point. So I've showed you both traditional way of spending and biblical way of spending. Let's compare with them side by side. As you can see that the focus is completely different. I'm almost thinking about upside down living, like Jesus talked about living the upside down kingdom, and traditional way of spending really first focus on the lifestyle versus the biblical way of spending is first on giving. Actually, how can we give our first fruit to God? And the second big thing I want to talk about here is the difference between having long-term goal mindset, which is the biblical way of spending, actually save for your long-term goal first before paying off anything on lifestyle decisions. The traditional way of spending is the other way around, which is you actually don't have money for giving or even to meet long-term goals after doing all just paying off debt and having more debt actually. So I hope that this really showcased for you two ways of spending, and then I hope that will help you understand more, give you a framework to really think through about your own life spending. A good way to exercise this methodology is to use the envelope method, which is what I personally use. I use an app called Good Money app, which I'll link the link down below. Essentially what an envelope method is you identify an envelope for a category of your finance. To say you have an envelope for food, an envelope for going out to restaurant, an envelope for paying your car, paying off your card, an envelope for utilities, you name it. And basically according to your budget and also according to your previous monthly expenses, you will set amount for the envelope you want to use. If you are interested in learning more about envelope method, let me know in the comment box below, and I'll be happy to do so. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking around to the very end. To follow me, and you can follow me on Instagram. Please hit the subscribe button to our channel so that you can stay up to date to what's to come, and I have more exciting content for you in the works. And thank you for your overwhelming support just for the first video that was sent out. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate the opportunity to share with you what I learned so far on my journey. See you next time.